They said getting a credit card was a step into adulthood, but no one warned me it could also be a step into debt I'd spend years trying to escape. This video breaks down the biggest credit card mistakes I made, and what I wish someone had told me before I signed that dotted line. We'll talk about how to build credit the right way, the hidden traps in fine print, and the painful consequences of a few innocent choices. If you're thinking about getting your first credit card, or even if you already have one, watch this until the end. It might just save you from years of financial regret, credit score damage, and debt anxiety that no one ever prepares you for. 1. The illusion of free money. Let's be honest, when you first hold that shiny piece of plastic it feels powerful, like the world just handed you free money. I remember walking into a mall, swiping my brand new credit card like I was rich. I bought clothes, shoes, even took friends out. It didn't feel like spending. It felt like freedom. But here's what no one told me, that freedom comes at a brutal cost. Every swipe was borrowed money, with interest. And credit card interest is brutal. The national average hovers around 20%, sometimes even higher. So that $100 pair of sneakers, I ended up paying $160 over time, without realizing it. Lesson 1. A credit card isn't free money, it's a loan. And like all loans, the longer you take to pay it off, the more it drains you. 2. Minimum payments are a trap. Here's what I didn't understand. My bill came and it said minimum payment due, $25. I thought, great, that's cheap. So I paid the minimum and thought I was being financially responsible. Wrong. What they don't tell you is that minimum payments mostly go toward interest, not your balance. You're barely scratching the surface of your actual debt. Paying the minimum is like pouring water on a fire while gasoline keeps getting added behind your back. Here's a quick example. If you owe $1,000 at 20% interest and pay only the $25 minimum each month, it will take you nearly 10 years to pay off the balance, and you'll have paid over $1,900 total, almost double what you borrowed. Lesson 2. Always pay more than the minimum, even if it's just a little extra. Every dollar counts toward escaping the trap. 3. Credit scores aren't just for mortgages. Nobody told me what a credit score really meant, or that it could shape my life for decades. I thought it only mattered if I wanted to buy a house someday. Nope, your credit score affects your car insurance rates, your ability to rent an apartment, your job applications, yes, some employers check it, and even your chances of getting another credit card or loan in the future. Every late payment, every high balance, every maxed out card lowers your score, and it takes years to rebuild. Lesson 3. Building credit is not about spending. It's about proving you're responsible with borrowed money. 4. Utilization ratio, the silent score killer. Here's one of the sneakiest traps, credit utilization. It's the percentage of your credit limit that you're actually using. Most people don't realize. Even if you pay on time, using too much of your limit can hurt your score. Let's say your limit is $1,000 and you spend $900. That's 90% utilization. Even if you pay the full amount later, your credit score will take a hit. Experts recommend keeping utilization under 30%, ideally under 10%. Lesson 4. Want to look good to credit bureaus? Borrow only what you can immediately pay back. 5. The interest-free lie. Some cards offer a 0% interest period for 6 or 12 months. Sounds perfect, right? That's what I thought, until I missed one payment. The fine print said, if you miss a payment, the promotional rate ends. And just like that, I got hit with all the interest retroactively, as if I'd never had 0% to begin with. Suddenly my $500 balance had $80 in interest tacked on, in a single day. Lesson 5. Intro offers can be useful, but only if you're 100% disciplined. One mistake can cost you hundreds. This one still stings. I got obsessed with credit card rewards. Cashback, airline miles, points. I chased deals and spent more just to earn benefits. The logic was, if I spend $1,000, I get $50 back. Why not? But here's the trap. I was spending more than I normally would on things I didn't need, just to feel like I was winning. That $50 cashback wasn't profit. It was a distraction from the $950 I didn't need to spend. Lesson 6. If you wouldn't have bought it with cash, don't buy it for points. Emotional spending on credit hurts twice. Credit cards make spending emotionally painless. No physical cash leaves your hand, no real-time pain. But later, you feel it. And it's worse. I remember using my card during a breakup. I bought gadgets, clothes, food delivery, anything to fill the void. And months later, I was left with $1,200 in debt and emotional regret. That's when I realized credit cards don't just hurt your finances. They can feed impulsive emotional spending, which hurts you psychologically. Lesson 7. Never use a credit card to fix what only time or healing can repair. At one point I thought, more cards equals sign more credit equals sign better score. Not true. Every time you apply for a new card, a hard inquiry hits your credit report. Too many too fast, and lenders start to view you as desperate or reckless. And juggling 5 different due dates, balances, and reward systems? Exhausting. I missed payments, lost track, and it cost me my score. Lesson 8. 1 or 2 well-managed cards beat 5 chaotic ones. This one blew my mind. After a year of on-time payments, I called my card issuer and simply asked, "Can you lower my interest rate?" They said yes. Credit card companies would rather keep a reliable customer than lose you, especially if you've proven yourself. But no one tells you this. You just assume the rate is set in stone. It's not. Lesson 9. Ask for better terms. The worst they can say is no. 10. Closing old cards can hurt your score. This felt counterintuitive. I wanted to simplify my finances, so I closed my first credit card account. Big mistake. Your credit history length makes up 15% of your score. The longer your accounts have been open and in good standing, the better. When I closed my oldest card, my average account age dropped, and so did my score. Lesson 10. Keep old cards open, even if you rarely use them. Set a calendar reminder to make one small purchase every few months, then pay it off. Your first credit card can be a stepping stone or a stumbling block. The difference? What you know before you swipe. If this video saved you from a mistake or opened your eyes to something no one warned you about, hit that like button. Drop a comment below and tell us, what do you wish you knew before your first credit card? And if you want more brutally honest, life-saving advice like this, subscribe and turn on notifications. Because some lessons, you don't get a second chance to learn.